Hello and welcome. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of international groups. These organizations, with all their acronyms and bureaucratic layers, have a huge impact on our lives. We're talking about groups tackling everything from climate change to global pandemics. From the United Nations to regional alliances, let's explore their roles and why they matter. First up, the big cheese, the United Nations. Founded in 1945, the UN is like the world's guidance counselor, encouraging everyone to get along. With 193 member states, it's the closest thing we have to a global parliament. From the General Assembly to the Security Council and specialized agencies like WHO and UNICEF, the UN tackles global issues. Next, we have the G7, a group of 7 major economies. The US, the UK, Canada, France, Germany, Italy, and Japan meet annually to discuss global issues. Think of it like a high-stakes poker game with trillions of dollars at stake. The G7 has been criticized for being exclusive, but they play a significant role in global economics. Enter the G20. This group includes the G7 plus emerging economies like China, India, Brazil, and South Africa. Representing 80% of the world's GDP, the G20 focuses on financial stability and sustainable development. Getting 20 countries to agree is challenging, but they're making efforts. They aim to prevent the world from turning into a dystopia due to climate change. NATO Military Alliance, or Glorified Support Group. Formed in 1949, NATO's idea was simple: an attack on one is an attack on all. With 31 members, NATO's role has evolved to include crisis management and cyber defense. It's like a neighborhood watch program, but with heavily armed countries. BRICS, the new kids on the block. Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa are teaming up to challenge the current global financial system. They believe the established powers haven't been fair, so they're creating their own rules. Will they succeed? Time will tell, but they're definitely shaking things up. The European Union, 27 countries, 24 languages, 1 currency, mostly. Imagine 27 countries sharing a currency, a flag, and a bunch of laws. The EU promotes free trade, open borders, and common policies on various issues. Despite its challenges, the EU has created the world's largest single market and maintained peace in Europe. ASEAN, Southeast Asia's answer to, well, everything else. This group of 10 countries promotes regional stability and economic growth. From trade agreements to disaster management, ASEAN aims for a more integrated Southeast Asia. They even have their own version of the EU, the ASEAN Economic Community. Now let's talk about OPEC, the Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries. This group of 13 oil-rich nations controls a significant chunk of the world's oil supply. They set production quotas and influence global energy prices. Love them or hate them, you can't deny their impact. Over in Africa, we have the African Union promoting peace, security, and economic integration across 55 countries. They tackle issues like poverty, disease, and climate change. It's a monumental task, but the African Union is making strides. They remind us that hope and progress are always possible. And finally, we have the Commonwealth, a voluntary association of 56 countries. It's a mixed bag with countries from every continent. They promote democracy, human rights, and development. They even have their own sporting event, the Commonwealth Games. International groups play a vital role in shaping our interconnected world. They tackle global challenges and promote peace, security, and economic development. Despite their flaws, these organizations represent humanity's collective effort to solve problems. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe for more insights into global affairs. See you next time.